We're taking a look at March of the Goblins by Boris Berlin, RCM Level 2, List B. Okay, so not really going through all of the dynamics or the articulation today, just really the nuts and bolts of the rhythm and the choreography. We have an A section that happens really 3 times with slight variations each time. So the basic march feel is in the left hand as we move from this 5th from A to E to this 6th from the A to the F. And we're in 6/8 time, so it's sort of 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. So you want to get used to that feeling. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and. So I would probably just practice doing that with the left hand, just getting used to the feel of the 5th to the 6th with that 6/8 time. I'm counting 1 and a 2 and a instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I actually just find it easier and really more, it really is more how it is counted. So we have our right hand, we're in A minor here, we're in a 5-finger A minor position. We're going from our dominant note, which is the E, down by step to our tonic note. So this, we're going to play E and then D, C, B, A. Well, that's our first idea. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. As I said, I'm not going through all the articulation, but try to listen for when there's staccato and when there's a more sustained sound. Okay, so you might want to practice those 2 bits. You can stop the video if you wish, and then we're going to put it together. So we're putting together this opening bit. So we're together here with the E and that 5th. And then when I get to the D, we extend out to the 6th. And then when I get back to the A, I'm back to the 5th in the left hand. And then I play the 6th again. One and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. One more time. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and. Okay. So you can stop the video and practice that. The next little bit, the left hand stays the same. The right hand has B, C, E, D, B, A. So lots of steps, B, C, and then we skip up to the E, D, and then we skip to the B, A. So B, C, E, D, B, A. You might want to practice that. It starts on the pickup. It starts on the last 8th note of the previous bar. So we have a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. You can practice that for a bit, then we're going to put it together. Remember, the left hand has a 5th and then 6th. That's how it's working. So the right hand starts with the B. Then the 5th is together with that C, skipping to the E, to the D, when the left hand has that 6th, skipping down to the B, and then they're together with the 5th, and the right hand has the A, and there's our 6th. So that's just slowly going through the hands together choreography. We have the right on the B, and then together when the C is in the right, skipping to the E, down to that D with finger 4, and the left hand has the 6th, skipping to the B, and down to the A. So obviously that's not very rhythmic, it's just learning the choreography, so we'll put it together with the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and again 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So you can practice that for a bit. Feel free to stop the video. As I said before, the next part, we're just finishing up our phrase. We were here on, we ended here on beat number 2 with our 6 in the left hand and our 1 on the A in the right hand. So we're just going to go up by step. So we go from B, C, D, E. Then the left hand does B, C, D, E. And then the right hand does B, C, D, E, F, E. I added a bit of the left hand there as well. So we have this pattern, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E. And you'll notice in the right hand when we do the B, C, D, E, we're going to switch finger 1 on that second time. That's so we can make it to the F and then back to the E. Left hand has a little bit more to do here. So once you're a little bit more comfortable with the right hand move, I'm just going to show you how the left hand works together with the right. So we know we finished our previous section on this. And then you know we go to the B here. And we have a 5th again when the right hand plays the C. And then B, C, D, E, shift 1 to B. D, E, F, E's together. And then we go down by step, and then we go back to our opening. Just like the opening. So I'm going to count from our rhythm, 1 and 2 and 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 we're back like the beginning. Notice I'm playing this quite slowly. It's just so you can get used to it. So this next A section, which I've just started for you, is almost identical to the first A section, except it stops right before the right hand shifts finger 1 to B. So I'm going to play you the section. And that's the end of the similarities. Okay, so you should be pretty comfortable with this before we move on. So you might want to stop the video and practice a bit. The B section, well, first we transition to the B section. So we're here in our A minor 5-finger position in both hands. We've just played. And our right hand is going to move finger 4 to the F sharp. And then to the G. Then we're going to play this third from F to A, and this third from B to D sharp. And then we're going to play E, G sharp, B, and E. So just a straight E major chord, which is actually our dominant chord. So we got this chord here. Oops, sorry about that. That's not the right chord. This one. F, A in the left hand, B to D sharp in the right. And then E on the bottom, G sharp, the B stays the same, and then E on the top. So hopefully you can see that pretty carefully. I'll I'm hoping my fingers get out of the way. And then this. So in my experience, these chords need a fair bit of practice, a good sense of memorization. So I would stop the video now and I would get used to just how they feel moving from this A 5-finger position to the F sharp G. Okay, and the rhythm 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and okay. So definitely stop the video and get comfortable with all of that. And we're moving on now to the B section, which transitions us back to our final A section. Right hand plays B up here above middle C and goes up the 4th to the E. Left hand moves up to the octave lower and plays B to E. Right hand crosses over and plays B to the E. And then F, D, and then E. And then the left hand comes in and plays the C with finger 3. And then down to the B with finger 4. And then we're back just like the beginning. So I'm going to show that to you again. Trying to get a little bit more of the keyboard in here. So we finished our chord and our right hand moves to the B, E, left hand, B, E, right hand crosses over B, E, F, D, E, and then C, B, and then we're back to the A section. I'm going to count it through for you. We were on 1, 2, 3, and this is 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and again. So we're on our chord 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. You want to really make sure you count for the 1 and 2 and so we can get some really rhythmic playing. Then we go back to our A section, 1 and 2 and 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 so we've already done that. And now we're just going to go C, A. Both hands move down to quite low. See if we can get this into the video. Way down here. So here's middle C. So I'm on this E here and this E here. And I'm just going down a fifth from the E to the A, which is our dominant note to our tonic note. So if I finish up the A section here, 1, 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Okay, and there you go.